What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny, live from the office. And today I wanted to come to you with a question. I think it's a question that we all sometimes need to ask ourselves, that we never even think about, never even crosses our mind, never even know we have an option. And that question is, do you know who you are? And it may sound really simple, really crazy when I say, do you know who you are? Like, of course I know who I am, right? But I'll present it to you in this form. So we're born to two parents, and really in this generation, we're mostly born to one parent now, right? And that parent shapes the way we view the world, the ideas, the thoughts, what they think is safe, what they think we should wear, how they think we should eat, and so on. And then we start getting exposed to family, and they rub off on us. And then we go to school, and we get influenced by our peers, and our peers have some type of effect on the things that we like, right? And then we get a little older, and we get a little more conscious of things. So we start liking music, and movies, and TV shows, right? We start using social networks. All of these different things in life slowly, piece by piece, affect us in some way, shape, or form. You know, the craziest thing about humans is we all have a brain, but a large percentage of the population never studies to see how the brain works. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, your brain is a very, very powerful tool. You should obviously know how it works and how powerful it is and what it can do and what it can create. So you go through life and you're just influenced. And you're influenced and you're influenced. And you become an adult and you don't even realize that everything that you like isn't even really you. It's because of the people that you were raised around, or the people that you thought were cool, or the people that you looked up to. And so I think we should disconnect. I seen this old quote and it said, all of man's problems stem because he can't sit in a room alone for 30 minutes with his thoughts. I think a large percentage of the population would go crazy if they had to sit there and just think. But that's the healthiest way to understand what's going on in life, is to think. When you strip away from your parents' values, the things that your parents taught you, you strip away the things that TV teaches you on a daily basis, that music teaches you, that social media puts in your brain that is real, that is your reality. And you step back and say, what is my reality on an everyday basis? Two things that we all need is patience and perspective. That would change a lot of conflict that we have in the world. And it would evolve a lot of the interactions that we see ourselves in on a daily basis. We all feel we're 100% right about everything. And to get a person to change their mind or see something from a different point of view is next to impossible. But I also say that's the one thing that's holding us back from reaching our full potential, is getting out of the matrix, getting out of the preconceived notions that I know everything, that I'm right, that if it's on TV, it has to be true. If I read it on Facebook, we live in such a soundbite culture that we don't really have any knowledge. You know, we don't take time to read books, to study, to have conversations with people who disagree with us. You know, I think once a week, you should talk to someone who has a 100% different perspective of life to you. You'd be surprised what you learn. The goal isn't to get anyone to change their mind. It's just to hear a different side of life. I always say it's so crazy that all the black people, well, not all, but most black people are expected to be Democrat without ever meeting them, talking to them, having a conversation with them, knowing the environment they grew up in, what type of parents they had. And I think that's disrespectful. You know, the black experience in America isn't a monolithic thing. We all come from different walks of life. And so to assume that all black people have to think the same, I question, why do you push that narrative to the mainstream world? Why do you allow people to see you and say you're black? So I can't tell if you like fried chicken. I can't tell if you like football or basketball, but I know you're a Democrat. I just know it because you have to be, unless you hate yourself. What kind of position is that to put a bunch of young people in the world today, when most people don't have the confidence to stand up and say, I do what the hell I want? We know most people lack confidence in themselves. So we know most people are going to be bullied by the fear to join the mob and go along with the group. And that's where people like me come in, to tell you don't have to be scared of anyone. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's all in your mind. So don't be bullied by the mob. Don't be bullied by the TV or the phrases or the quotes or the say her name. Do your own research. Do your own study and do your own knowledge. And if you come away with facts that support what TV says, then by all means, let that be your method of preaching and protesting and handling issues as you see just. But do not continue to be a sheep. Study for yourself, read for yourself, think for yourself, learn for yourself. And if you do that, you'll be very satisfied with the outcome. Because the outcome, it'll be whatever you create. I mean, when you take complete control of your life, your destiny, your dreams, the outcome is literally in your hands. So when you know that, when you can control your life, you can create your own reality. It's one of the simplest things that none of us are ever taught. You know what I mean? Like, I challenge everyone to sit down and think of a goal, something that you really want to accomplish that really, really, really matters to you. And write it on a piece of paper and put it somewhere where you can see it every day. And every day, strive to get one step closer to that goal. And understand that it's not going to happen today or tomorrow or not next week, maybe not even next year. But if you stick with that and you stay working towards that goal, I promise you, you will reach that goal. I promise you. Until next time, love life. Like, share, spread this message. But most of all, believe in yourself. Gain confidence to believe that you can do anything, no matter the odds, no matter the circumstances. You have the power to change your reality. Thanks.